Hi guys, so we know that the Tories and their friends in the media are out of touch, but some seem to be going that extra mile to actually insult people who are struggling during this cost of living crisis. I want to show you two different headlines, both from pro-Tory outlets. The first is from the Telegraph, and as you can see it says, "Why we would all benefit from feeling the old hunger pang." Despite it being nothing new, the word fasting seems to strike fear into people. Here's why you shouldn't be afraid of it. It then links to an article from a few days ago about the value of going hungry from time to time and the health benefits of fasting. Now, articles like this would normally be geared at middle-class people who have the financial option to skip meals, not doing it out of necessity. But the fact that the Telegraph thought it was apt to run it during a period where people are literally being admitted to hospital as a result of not eating enough is beyond crass. Which brings us to this article from The Independent. Mother hospitalized with malnutrition after eating one meal a day so children don't starve. Now, the lady in this article seems to have most of her universal credit go on rent, and is left with about £160 a month to feed herself and her family. She skips meals so her kids can eat the best they can, and she recently took her daughter's birthday present to a store called Cash Converters to get some extra money to buy food. The woman in question ended up in hospital needing a blood transfusion as her iron levels had dropped so low. And she's currently living in a constant state of anxiety when she goes to the shop and when she looks at her gas meter. I said two pro-Tory articles, well, this is the second one. The Daily Mail ran with this story. Tory MP says Brits in depressed areas need help to budget. Learn how to cook and quit £12 a packet cigarettes. Like Lee Anderson or George Eustace, Sir Robert Goodwill thought it would be good to give those struggling his advice on how to stretch those pennies. Get some cooking lessons and quit smoking were the main ones. Poor people need to budget, he believes, but he also says that the Tories will increase personal allowance, which will take more people out of paying tax altogether. So the solution from the Tories and their supporters to this crisis is perhaps to consider fasting or take up cooking lessons. The disconnect and frankly insulting attitude should be something that I hope will be repaid with a backlash at the ballot box. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.